Hi Cancer, this is going to be your reading for September 2019. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you to all the loyal Soul Family subscribers that have been with me from day one. And welcome to all the new subscribers who have just joined my channel. I'm going to be reading intuitively for Cancerian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of September. It's very important that you check out your moon sign and rising sign videos to get the full story. Also, if this does not resonate, you should probably check the video out again middle September or end of September, because energy is fluid and you know, timing can never be accurate when energy is fluid. If I say something in the reading that does not resonate for you, it may resonate for somebody else. Since it is a collective reading, I'm picking up on multiple energies. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I will talk to you for 1 hour on the phone, and we can have a discussion for 1 hour. I will do a natal chart analysis on you and the person that you are inquiring about. Unlimited questions. All of that information will be in the description box at the bottom of this video once I have uploaded it. Again, I may say a zodiac sign that doesn't pertain to you. It may pertain to somebody else listening, okay? Major arcana, you must read them in 2 ways. Zodiac sign and the energy that they hold. I follow Vedic astrology, which is different than Western astrology. Also, in September, we're going to have Saturn going direct after nearly 6 months being retrograde. So it is a very important time. September is full of full moon, new moon energies, and Saturn going direct. So it's a lot of energy. Okay. I wish you all wonderful energy for September. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the past energy for Cancer? Past energy. You were in a situation where you needed to make a decision. 2 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Swords upright means you need to make a decision. You are cognitively using cerebral energy to try to decide on something, okay? Some of you could have been dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but swords represent thought. Swords represent clarity, and when you have 2 of Swords, it represents you needing to make a decision about something. Now, you have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So what does that mean? That means that you had to make a decision about something that was unequal in your energy. Either you had to make a decision about work, or you had to make a decision about money, or you had to make a decision about someone who you were in a relationship with where there was no equal reciprocity. So for example, if you're doing a work situation where you have to make a decision, do I stay at this job or do I leave this job because there's no equal reciprocity? I'm putting in effort, I'm putting in my energy, and I'm not getting paid enough. Okay? If it's concerning a relationship, you could be putting in time, effort, money, you know, care, attention to the person you're dealing with, and they're not giving you equal reciprocity of those emotions. So it could go for people who are dealing with work or relationships. We will clarify. Present energy for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Present energy for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, September. What is the energy for September? Please show me. Nice. 9 of Cups. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this means you're going to be happy. 9 of Cups represents that you would have made a decision. Yes, you saw things clearly. You decided on what you need to do, because remember in the past you have the 2 of Swords, which means I need to make a decision. And now look at present energy, Ace of Swords. I've made a decision. So the 2 of Swords becomes 1 of Swords, okay, which we call Ace of Swords in tarot. Ace of Swords is clarity. Ace of Swords is truth. Ace of Swords is knowing what you want to do and being strong in that position. And whatever you choose is going to make you happy, because you have you know, the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups represents happy energy. You've made a decision, and that decision, whichever you picked, was the right decision, because now you're happy. And you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Future energy for Cancer, September 2019. future energy for Cancer. September 2019. You've cut out all people, places, and things that do not serve you for your higher good, Cancer. When you've made this choice and you've decided on something, whatever it was, in the process of making this decision, either with finances, job, or in a relationship, for the future energy in September, you're cutting out people who don't serve you for your higher good, okay? So the Queen of Swords is someone who knows what she wants, and she'll cut out whoever doesn't serve her for her higher good. So you decided on specifics, and I'm going to clarify them, but this decision that you made also, you know, was incorporating cutting out people who don't serve you for your higher good, cutting out things that don't serve you for your higher good, people, places, and things, the nouns. A Cancerian person is a very compassionate person, a very loyal person, a very, you know, motherly energy. And when the Cancerian doesn't feel like that energy is reciprocated in your relationships or at work, the Cancerian will cut out people who don't serve them for their higher good. Okay. Future energy for September. Okay, you could have a Capricorn that you've cut out of your life. You could have cut out any toxic people, places, and things. You could have cut out people who don't serve you, because the Devil card represents Capricorn. So some of you Cancerians could have been dealing with a Capricorn. But more importantly, it represents for the future energy, and that's a great energy together, because the Queen of Swords is someone who cuts things out. And when you cut out the devil or the toxic energy, what does that mean? Some of you could have cut out toxic addictions. Let's say you had a drinking addiction, or you had a codependency towards a person, or you had people around your energy who were toxic in your work environment. You've cut them out. You've cut out all people, places, and things, environments, and energies that do not serve you for your higher good. And you've done it because you've made a clear decision. You know, you had clarity and you made a clear decision that I'm not going to deal with people, places, and things that are going to lower my vibration. And that's very important to understand, because we as Cancerians, we are ruled by the moon. I say we because I am a fellow Cancerian. We are ruled by the moon energy. And this moon energy is very effective on our characteristics, how we feel at a certain time. You know, full moon and new moon energies are very powerful. So when you are going through a situation at work, or with a person, or with a relationship, however it resonates, every single Cancerian is on a different journey. So I give you multiple scenarios to cover, you know, the vast majority of people watching. But when you are in, let's say, a work environment where people are toxic and not understanding you, and there is no equal reciprocity with finances or with respect, or you could have like a boss who doesn't respect you, or you could have an employee or employer, or however it resonates, you made the decision to leave because you're cutting out all toxic people, environments, and things that don't serve you for your higher good. So let's clarify. Why is the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Please show me. Why is the Six of Pentacles? Yep. You decided. So there's a group of Cancerians who were in a work environment where you cut out, either you left a job, you walked away from a job, you walked away from an employer, you walked away from someone who was dealing with finances in a work environment because there was no equal reciprocity. You did not feel respected, or you did not feel like the job was paying you enough, or you didn't feel like the people around you were treating you correctly. So you decided, you know, that was the decision you had to make in a work environment. The environment that you were in, probably finances, you felt like you were not being paid enough. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is an energy of not being paid enough, or being left out in the cold, feeling like people don't respect you, people are not including you. So for the Cancerians in a work environment, you felt like they didn't pay enough, or you felt like there was no equal reciprocity of energy and effort and, you know, labor versus finances coming in. If it's a relationship, you were in a relationship where there was no equal reciprocity. The person could have neglected you, the person could have let you down in some way, or the finances were not equal, where you're spending more in the relationship and the person's not putting effort financially, however it resonates. Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? You tapped into your intuition. Cancerian energy is a highly intuitive. We are probably the most sensitive out of all the water signs. A Cancerian is very highly in tune with their emotions and with their intuition. So you made this decision if it's a work environment or if it's a relationship, however it resonates, you tapped into your intuition to make a decision, and that decision was to leave whatever environment didn't serve you for your higher good and to cut out people who didn't serve you for your higher good. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Okay, so you decided to let go of this situation because there was either fighting, arguing, people who were not serving you for your higher good. You wanted a new start in your finances, or you wanted a new start in a relationship with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have been dealing with Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, but what I see is you decided to cut out things that don't serve you, whatever was not serving you for your higher good. This made you happy, and also there's a fresh new start, okay? During a personal reading, we can go into these energies deeply and find out exactly what is this new start. But for the present energy for September, you want a fresh new start. Whatever that fresh new start is, work or relationship, it's going to make you happy, okay? Future energy, why is the Devil here? You could have had an employer who was toxic. You had a person, yes. So 10 of Swords clarifying the Devil card. If this person was a Capricorn or this person at work was toxic, they completely depleted your energy. They completely caused you to feel, 10 of Swords is an energy that is depletion of your mental state of mind, because swords represent thinking and cerebral energy. It's cognitive cerebral energy, thinking. So this toxic person at your job, or this person in your relationship, or however it resonates, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn, caused you to have the 10 of Swords energy where you felt completely depleted with your mind and your thought process. This is a good card because what this means is that 10 represents ending of a cycle. So you've completed now that cycle, and now you're ready for a new cycle, okay? 10 in tarot reduces to 1, so you're back to a new cycle. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Wow, very nice. After you cut out these people, places, and things that don't serve you for your higher good, you are represented as the Empress, okay? This is not gender specific, male or female Cancerians. The Empress is someone who dresses nice, who looks nice, aesthetically very nice to look at, okay? But also this represents abundance, this represents prosperity, this represents someone who has a birth of a new idea or a birth of a new position, something that is rebirth, okay? Also, some of you Cancerians could possibly be pregnant, okay? So the Empress has multiple energies. She is Venus ruled, so you could be dealing with a Libra, or this is someone who has decided on having a new rebirth of mind, body, and soul after cutting out all people who don't serve you for your higher good, leaving a job, leaving a position, leaving a relationship, or leaving any kind of scenario that has toxic energy that doesn't serve you. Now, this new energy represents this new chapter, this new page. You're going to be prosperous. You're going to be abundant. You're going to look nice, feel nice, and from within have a rebirth, okay? It's a very nice energy. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. You went through introspection. You went in, a deep realm of your spiritual mind, because you do have the High Priestess. So you are able to tap into your intuition, tap into your spiritual world introspectively, and decide on removing all people, places, and things that don't serve you. It's a great energy for September, Cancer. If you'd like to book a personal reading, we can go into these energies and clarify all of these cards even further. I'd like to wish you a wonderful September. My email, Canceriandivinelightlovetarot@gmail.com. Wait time is approximately 1 to 2 days. We'll speak for 1 full hour, and now I'll do an intense analysis of your chart and the people who you are dealing with. As for September is looking very nice, and you are going to end up the prosperous one, okay? I wish you all light and love, and I hope you will have a wonderful September. Namaste.